What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 21st day of July, and here we are at about $3.47, 21 hours, 30 minutes left in the day. Still consolidating. It's a brand new week, though. It is a Monday. Brand new week. We just closed out last week. How did we do? Let's see. Looking at this weekly finish here. Man, Bitcoin's been so volatile, it's making my head spin. I still think that we're going to come back down, but if I'm wrong, tell you what, guys, if we get back above like 118 and a half, that could have been it. It really could have been it, but I don't know. Even then, we still have this lower high resistance point. We could, I don't know, we could see a higher price here, clear out some shorts, and then just continue to move down. I'm still under the impression that Bitcoin will move down, but let's see if XRP agrees. Now that XRP is in full breakout mode, I don't know if the price action with XRP will necessarily correlate with BTC as well. If anybody's been following this channel, we've had a couple moments over the past few months where I've been bullish or bearish on Bitcoin, and then after looking at the XRP chart, for whatever reason, XRP seems to be easier to read. If XRP is bullish, I'll get bullish on Bitcoin, even if I was bearish on it. If it was bearish, then I would get bearish on Bitcoin, even if I was bullish on it. I don't know if those same rules apply anymore because we're in full breakout mode. We're in full breakout mode. I think it's doing its own thing. But with that being said, you're probably going to consolidate, right? You're probably just going to chill for a little bit. You don't need to get out of the overbought zone. We've seen this kind of growth before without getting out of the overbought zone. It might be ideal, but even if you do, get your RSI out of the overbought zone or down here to bounce off of it. The drop that we're talking about, I mean, it probably wouldn't even take you below $3, honestly. The way that I have it drawn there is a little bit too extreme. I doubt that you would get even below, let's say, like $3.15. I would think that that's probably around the lowest area that you'd find. But you could go lower. You never know. You know, it's very possible. Let's see what kind of drop that would be, actually. Because if I'm expecting Bitcoin, and I am expecting Bitcoin to do like a 3 to 4% drop, you know, XRP then might see a 5 to 6% drop, something like that, right? Yeah, you're probably not even going to go below 320, man, honestly. So just consolidate, chill. Your MACD looks good, stochastics look good, RSI looks good, all that stuff. If we're looking at the 1 hour time frame here, so squirrely, man. Such a squirrely little Bitcoin, isn't it? Definitely messing with the people who are degenning on that 5-minute time frame, huh? XRP looking pretty damn bullish here. 1 hour RSI, rejecting the overbought zone, but bouncing here. You're rejecting this too. You probably come down a little bit. You found support in this area once, twice, but maybe the third time you go to the oversold zone. That could happen. Stochastics are more bearish than bullish, but the 1 hour is a little bit less reliable. MACD, that's a little bounce that you had off the zero line there, but it didn't sustain. I wouldn't be surprised if over the next couple of days, you know, we're on the 1 hour time frame, so over the next couple of days, if this MACD gets below the zero and moves lower, I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. 4 hour time frame here, looking at this. You can go lower. It's not a problem if you do. You are building bearish momentum right now. I wouldn't be surprised if this histogram actually saw a deeper drive in and these oscillators came down a little bit. Does that mean that you have to go dramatically lower? No, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a lower low than this. If we take a low to a high, oh, that was not the low. It was not silly C-Zar. Low to high here, $3.30 to $3.22, something like that could be the likely target destination. I mean, I feel weird even calling for prices below $3.20. So $3.22 might be the lowest you go for. If you go lower than that, it's not a problem. XRP is still in full bullish breakout mode, right? We've got nothing but glory to attain, okay? Let's see here. Hold on. Was this 15-minute time frame? See, it's being squirrely, but I bet it comes back up because these 15-minute time frames, whenever they start off to the downside like this, not always. Okay, this will get you in trouble if you treat it like it always works. But if it comes down at first in the first beginning of the 15-minute, makes me think you're going to go higher, right? Look at this one. It had a big wick to the downside. Here you just went up. You didn't have any downside at all. Here you just went down. You didn't have any upside. So again, it's not perfect. It's not a flawless idea here, but just a thought. Bitcoin probably does come back up a little bit. It's being squirrely. 347 right now. Rejecting the 382 after finding support at the golden ratio area. I think you come down. Yeah. You could hold support at 339 to 337. But if you break 337 on a 4 hour closing basis, understand that you're going to go to 330 to 322. Absolutely, you would. And that's kind of my assumption right now. I think that you would achieve that over the next couple of days, probably. I can be wrong. I've been wrong before, you know, but that's my assumption at the moment. Not getting a whole lot off the stochastics there. Daily time frame is bullish as hell. We've already seen those indicators. All in all, my friends, we're just doing our thing, chilling, right? Had this nice Adam and Eve pattern, this W pattern here. You broke out, went all the way up above where it began, and where the W began, I should say. I guess the Adam started here, and then the Eve began over here. But anyways, the W, you came up, and now you're consolidating above it. I don't expect that you get too much below this area, right? Sure, you can get back below this area. You already have gotten below the high. I'd be very surprised if you got below 320. I would be surprised, but I wouldn't be like crazy surprised. It's like, okay, it's a little more volatile than anticipated, but if you got below like $3.10, that would be surprising to me. I doubt you see that big of a drop. You're at 347 now. Little turbulence on the way. Probably don't even drop like 7%, honestly, from here. But I would think that you do go lower than that low there at 335. If I'm wrong, cool. Whatever. Consolidate. Do your thing, because not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You are not done growing here. By any means, you are not done growing here. You've got a lot more growth to come. Weekly RSI getting overbought. Stochastics overbought. MACD just crossed green. You're just getting started, man. You got weeks and weeks of growth to go, okay? Understand that. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. The target area, I meant to say that. Target area is, there we go, is about $13 to $16, okay? Somewhere in that range. I'm thinking probably closer to 14, but time will tell. Take care. Peace out. Drink some water. Get some good sleep. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.